Hey people, Jesus here. And I just wanted to remind you, the only way into heaven is to become a subscriber to Blunt Trips. Imagine being stuck in eternity watching those other channels. Subscribe, and Jesus will love you even more. But you have to believe. See you soon.
Don't get enough of me. Just don't get enough of me. Just don't get enough of me. Just don't get enough of me. Worry way too much, got a policy. Did it bring me luck? Just the honesty. Now it's all on me, if I'm gonna win. Oh, I'm just gonna get up. It rains down.
What is up, people? Terry here from Blunt Trips, coming to you from Rose Hill Cemetery here in Denver, Colorado. And I actually found this by luck. I was actually out working and seen the cemetery, and it was in the middle of a neighborhood. There's actually houses all around it, and I was surprised to see its location. It's not in a location where you would normally see cemeteries. Just to step out here and show you real quick, nothing but houses all around it, all the way down. But right in the middle of this block there's a cemetery. And when I first passed by, it was closed. I wasn't sure if it was even a functioning cemetery anymore. But apparently it is, because I came by here today, and not only is it functioning, it's one of the prettiest cemeteries I've ever seen. It's beautiful out here. But we're going to take a walk and check the cemetery out. It looks to be a Jewish cemetery. Based on everything I've seen, it looks like it may be all Jewish out here. But we're gonna go check it out. Based on the names and stuff, I would say yes, definitely all Jewish. But a beautiful cemetery. So let's go see what the cemetery has in it. As you can see, it's well maintained. Looks like they just put new sod here, actually. Now, this tour's going to be a little bit different than my previous 15 cemetery tours. This one is not a Grave Tours radio show. Again, I was actually out working today, and seeing the gates were open, I was like, there's no way I'm not going to run up in here and get a video. All these headstones have markings on both sides, so I'm not sure which side's actually the front or the back on these. I'm guessing all these are the front of the headstones. because most of them look just to have a last name on them on the other side, at least in this row. But when I go over there, it looks like they're actually facing the opposite direction in the next section, so that next row over there looks like the backs are facing the opposite way. So we're gonna walk around these headstones and just check them out. See both sides of them today. Not sure if you guys watched my 13th floor video yet, but that was a really good video. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. We do a lot of interviews, interact with a lot of the locals here in Denver, so it was really cool. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet. That's the 13th floor video. And we're going to be doing a live event here coming up soon too. I'm really excited about that at Fright Acres out in Parker, Colorado. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. You don't want to miss that. There's going to be a lot of people getting the crap scared out of them. I believe this is the first cemetery I've seen devoted to one group of people, that being Jewish people for this cemetery. I don't think I've ever seen or visited a cemetery that was devoted to just one group. In fact, some groups of people, if they did it, it would probably be offensive. But this is a very, very nice cemetery. I don't think I've seen one that's as maintained as this one. And honestly, when I drove by that road right out there, I didn't even think it was a functioning cemetery. Look at the tombstones from the road look very old. And the gate was closed when I originally passed by this. So I didn't think it was actually functioning anymore, but coming inside, not only is it functioning, again, it's one of the best maintained cemeteries I have seen. Usually I have my camera, rig, and all that equipment. So if the audio isn't loud or the picture quality isn't great or it's a little shaky, today I'm free-balling it out here with my phone. Like I said, I passed by, the gates were open, so I jumped out and ran in. battery's about to die. Ain't got much longer, so I'm gonna kind of blitz through it a little bit. Your maintenance. Your maintenance off in the background, even on a Sunday over there working, keeping the place looking nice. What a huge cemetery. But a lot bigger than it looks from the road. I thought this was maybe a 15-20 minute walk. But to cover all these, I'd probably be out here for about an hour to an hour and a half actually. To get a full tour. See if I can get an image of maintenance.
Hey people, it's Jesus again. I almost forgot to remind you of one of my most important values: love. Be sure to show some love by liking this video. And remember, to get to heaven, you have to be a subscriber to Blunt Trips. Can I get an amen?
Yeah, see, like all their information on the back, but the gates facing this direction. Man, these guys do an amazing job out here. I can't believe how well maintained this place is. This is the prettiest cemetery I've ever seen, bro. Maintenance-wise, prettiest I've ever seen. Beautiful out here. Alright, I don't know how much longer my battery's gonna last. See if we can't get over here and get that last section at least. I honestly don't think those maintenance guys understood what the hell I was saying. He just gave me a thumbs up. That one's a little dry now. Again, this is Rose Hill Cemetery in Denver, Colorado. It is a Jewish cemetery, all Jewish. I don't think I've ever seen an all Jewish cemetery. I'm pretty sure they exist. I mean, the way they were slaughtered, I'm sure there is all Jewish cemeteries, but this is the first one I've ever seen. I've seen Jewish sections before in cemeteries, but this is Colorado. Everybody's welcome in Colorado. It is one of the least racist states I've ever visited or lived, and I've covered everywhere east of here except for the top north section, New York, Pennsylvania. Well, actually, no, I have been in Pennsylvania, but covered most of the country, everything east of here. And when it comes to different groups of people coming together, this one definitely does it, Colorado. Whether race groups, religious groups, political beliefs, just seems like Colorado, everybody, for the most part, gets along, or they mind their business and just don't bother you. Unlike places I've lived before, Michigan, especially Florida. We're gonna go ahead and dip down over here real quick, and I'm gonna wrap this one up because I don't want to lose the video when my battery dies. Very unique looking headstones. Oh, I didn't even realize there's another section way in the back here. What a weird spot to have a cemetery, though. As you can see over to that side, I really didn't get to show you from out front, but there's houses just outside the gate. Houses surround this all the way around. All the way around there's houses. So it's just a weird spot to have a cemetery. At least that's what I thought when I passed by. I had to double take and make sure what the hell I'd seen. I was like, wow, is that a... Then I couldn't find the entrance. Circling around, the only gate was locked when I passed by it, and then I passed by a second time, it was still locked. So today when I seen it open, I damn sure wanted to stop and make sure I got some video. But to my surprise, this place is very well maintained and it's fully functioning for being in this neighborhood and having gates closed every time I pass by. But I'm gonna start heading back towards the car and wrap this one up. My battery's down to, looks like 12%, so I don't have much longer before I lose this. And it's getting hot as hell out here. And as usual, when I'm out at this time of day, it's right around lunchtime. Now see, there's another gate over there. It's locked up. Seeing a lot of last names of boxers out here. For it being in a neighborhood, it is really quiet, so that's one thing I will say. It was a nice peaceful little walk in the cemetery, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up and get on out of here. Remember, if you haven't liked and subscribed, be sure to do so. Also hit that bell. It'll let you know when I drop another video so you don't miss any. But until next time, again, I am Terry. This was Rose Park Cemetery, or Rose Hill Cemetery. Sorry. And I am out of here. You all stay cool.